How was Canada's population increased by more than 1 million people in 2022, first time in history? What's impact on Canadian economy? Canada's population grew by more than 1 million people in 2022, which is the first time in the country's history that such a large increase has been recorded. The main reasons for this population growth include increased immigration, a rise in the birth rate, and a decrease in the mortality rate. This demographic shift has significant impacts on the Canadian economy, including changes in labor supply, consumer spending, and housing demand. Immigration is a key factor contributing to Canada's population growth. The country has been promoting immigration as a means of addressing its aging population and workforce challenges. In 2022, Canada welcomed over 400,000 immigrants, which is the highest number ever recorded. The majority of new immigrants come from countries like India, China, and the Philippines. This influx of skilled workers helps to address labor shortages in key sectors like healthcare, technology, and manufacturing. It also helps to support entrepreneurship and innovation, which are critical for economic growth. The rise in the birth rate is another factor contributing to Canada's population growth. Although the birth rate in Canada has been declining since the 1960s, recent years have seen a slight increase. This increase can be attributed to factors such as increased immigration, an aging population, and improvements in healthcare. The increase in the birth rate has positive implications for the future workforce and consumer demand. However, it also puts pressure on social services and infrastructure, such as schools, hospitals, and housing. The decrease in the mortality rate is also contributing to Canada's population growth. Improvements in healthcare, nutrition, and lifestyle have led to a decline in mortality rates across all age groups. This trend is expected to continue, which means that Canada's population will continue to age. While an aging population presents challenges, it also creates opportunities for new industries and services, such as healthcare and senior care. The population growth has significant impacts on the Canadian economy. It increases the labor supply, which can help to address skills shortages and support economic growth. It also increases consumer spending, which is a key driver of economic activity. The growing population creates demand for housing, which stimulates the construction industry and supports related industries like furniture and home goods. However, the population growth also puts pressure on infrastructure and services, which can create challenges for governments and businesses. Despite these challenges, Canada's economy remains strong and diversified. The country has a well-developed infrastructure, a highly educated workforce, and abundant natural resources. The following are the top 10 economic activities in Canada. 1. Natural resources. Canada is one of the world's largest producers of natural resources, including oil, gas, minerals, and lumber. 2. Manufacturing. Canada's manufacturing sector produces a wide range of goods, including automobiles, aerospace equipment, and machinery. 3. Technology. Canada has a thriving technology sector, particularly in areas like artificial intelligence, fintech, and gaming. 4. Services. Canada's service sector includes a wide range of industries, such as finance, insurance, and professional services. 5. Agriculture. Canada is a major exporter of agricultural products, including wheat, barley, and beef. 6. Tourism. Canada's tourism industry is an important source of employment and revenue, with popular destinations such as Niagara Falls, Banff, and Whistler. 7. Energy. Canada is a major producer of energy, with a mix of conventional and renewable sources. 8. Construction. Canada's construction industry is booming, thanks to a growing population and a strong housing market. 9. Retail. Canada's retail sector is diverse and competitive, with a mix of large chains and independent businesses. 10. Transportation. Canada's transportation industry includes airlines, railways, and trucking companies, which are essential for moving goods and people across the country. Canada's population growth presents both opportunities and challenges for the country. On the one hand, it supports economic growth and addresses workforce shortages. On the other hand, it puts pressure on infrastructure and services, which requires significant investments from governments and businesses. Nevertheless, Canada's strong and diversified economy puts the country in a good position to manage these challenges and take advantage of the opportunities presented by a growing population. One interesting story about Canada's population growth is the increasing popularity of small towns and rural areas. While the country's major cities continue to attract immigrants and young people, many smaller towns and rural areas are experiencing a resurgence. This is partly due to the pandemic, which has made remote work more feasible and encouraged people to seek out more affordable and spacious living arrangements. As a result, some small towns are experiencing a boom in real estate sales and new residents, which is contributing to the country's overall population growth. Another interesting story is the role that immigrants are playing in Canada's economy. Immigrants are responsible for a significant portion of the country's entrepreneurship and innovation, with many starting their own businesses and contributing to job creation. For example, a recent study found that immigrant entrepreneurs created over 300,000 jobs in Canada between 2003 and 2012. Additionally, immigrants are more likely than Canadian-born individuals to have a post-secondary education, which makes them valuable contributors to industries like technology and healthcare. In conclusion, Canada's population growth in 2022 was driven by a combination of factors, including increased immigration, a rise in the birth rate, and a decrease in the mortality rate. This demographic shift has significant impacts on the Canadian economy, including changes in labor supply, consumer spending, and housing demand. While there are challenges associated with a growing population, Canada's strong and diversified economy puts the country in a good position to manage these challenges and take advantage of the opportunities presented by a growing population. Here is a poem about Canada population growth. O Canada, land of the free. Your population grows, can't you see? Immigrants flock to your shores, bringing with them new hopes and doors. 1 million new faces in 2022. A record-breaking number, it's true. With them come skills and innovation, fueling growth and transformation. Small towns flourish, as people seek a quieter life, away from the urban peak. Rural life beckons, with space to roam. A new chapter, a new home. Entrepreneurs and innovators, all. Their contributions to Canada, we recall. They create jobs, they start new trends, and they help Canada on its ascend. O Canada, your economy thrives, with a diversity of activities, all lives, natural resources, technology, and more. Canada's strength, we can't ignore. Asterisk, we hope this video has given you a taste of all the incredible experiences Canada has to offer. If you're ready to start planning your own adventure to North America, please ensure to use our booking.com referral link, https://www.booking.com/index.html?aid equals 7989335 to book your flights, hotels, car rentals, local attractions, and more. It's an easy and kind way to support this channel and make sure you get the best possible deals on your trip. Thank you, AnHub Metaverse team.